Good evening, folks. How are we all doing today? Right, what are you crazy bastards up to? Why are you doing hype trains and stuff before I'm even technically live? It's not acceptable. It's not. How are we all doing today? And yes, Pilot Guy, I did build the schedule and I threw it up on Instagram and TikTok as I usually do, and then I just completely forgot to sort out the Discord side of things because I was at work, if I'm honest, and it got a bit hectic, and I just completely blanked on doing it. And I was going to do it this afternoon because, it's my day off. Well, my afternoon off. But then a friend said to me, "Hey, we're going to see Akira in 4K at the cinema. You want to come?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I do." So I've been doing that all afternoon. And Jerry, 5 fucking years. 5 years. That's nuts. That's absolutely nuts, and I do not appreciate it. You can stop now. You can just stop. But no, it is massively appreciated. All your support, as always. Now that we've ruined the stream, I'm going to go watch some shrimp. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I saw the German Rams were enjoying some little meal-worthy things earlier, and one of the shrimps had the audacity to go and investigate. The female just battered it across the tank. It did its little teleporty jump about 4 times, and she would not let up. It was great. Because we can, just be the good little tart you are. How dare you? How dare you? Right, well, we are back in some Dot Hack. It's a day for 90s weird tech bullshit. Because I've watched Akira and now I'm playing Dot Hack. Helba, dear cat. This is the deleted post. The one that they changed the. Okay, so this is the one where Meg posted something, and then someone was like, "No, I can get in. It's fine." And we went and checked it out, and it wasn't corrupt because they changed the keywords. So we're on Fate Chosen Hopeless Nothingness. He said he saw a girl and a guy with a red wand playing tag. I received an email from Alf's family, which said he slipped into a coma while playing the game. The data volume is increasing in Theta Chosen Hopeless Nothingness. There might be something there. Cool. Thing with a red wand. Is that the one that Orca and I ran into? I found it. Okay. I can't run anymore. If STELTH stealth? If stealth catches me, there's something. No, there's something time. There's some time. Is that the first and last letter or the first and third letter? The news N is the N64 logo. How dare you? It is, yes. That's something I've noticed as well. There's. I can't get that third line. I've got a feeling that TI to Apasand is time, but that doesn't make sense with what the second word is. Something until. Man, I can't read that one. Until is the last word of the third line. There's something time, something until time. There's Oh, it's a repeat. There's little time, there's little time, there's little time, there's... Oh, there's still time, there's still time, there's still time, there's still time, there's still time. Okay, right. Yes, still. S-T-I-L-L. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, you get one word on each of them, essentially. So there's still... Yeah. Yeah, of course the last one couldn't be until it's in the wrong sequence. Okay, there's still time, there's still time. Right, well, we better fucking crack on then, haven't we? I love how janky this page is. We got nothing new on the board, so we're straight in. You know what? Let me just check something, because I forgot to do the thing. This one.
Where are you going without me?
Nowhere, Black Rose. I was probably going to call you, if I'm honest.
It might be there.
It might. In the background. This is so tedious.
The bastard that got Yasuhiko. So you're gonna defeat it?
Yeah, I'm right.
I don't know if I'm strong enough to do it. You have to. I'm going with you. Don't even try to stop me.
I'm literally not gonna. You're my teammate. You're like pro. Right, so first things first, we want to sort our party out. Let's see if we can add in Black Rose.
Okay.
And Mistral.
Alrighty.
Cool. We should probably check our items. Just to make sure. I'd like to buy some things, please. No, I'd actually like to sell some things, please. Nothing in there. We're at 50% of our items. Probably sell up here. How many speed charms have we got? 14. That should be fine. Sell the Silver Scarab. We're keeping those. Right, Warrior's Blood. We have 10, that's fine. Hunter's Blood, we have 10. Fairy Ocarinas. We'll stock up on those. Fairy Orbs and Spirit Ocarinas. If we're going to do that on each floor, we should probably double up on what we carry with that. Fortune Wire should always be at 100. Major salts, we've got 10, 11. Yeah. Okay, so we're doing okay for most of our stuff. Restorative's the only one we're really low on. But we don't tend to use those too much. Okay, word list. Chosen, hopeless nothingness. The area where Meg's friend is missing. It was erased from the board, but Helba emailed you. Do we even have enough cores? No, we're running out of C cores. Damn. Okay, so we need to grab a C core from somewhere. Where can we get a C core? Spring of the Mist? No. Hack infection C core. Come on, let's put together a rather nice list. Right, area list, emails, equipment, grunties, monsters, missed abilities. God damn, this is insane. There's loads of stuff on here. And yet not cores. Ah, right there at the start. Hidden away. You need 4 overall. Okay, but where do you get them from? Data drain, infection levels, and potential effects. Oh, that's on us. Delta and Theta, large monsters give you C cores. So in anything that's kind of huge, we need to try and grab a C core from. We don't have anywhere to go other than that, I believe. So I guess we just go and do a random run. What's our weapon element at the moment? Let's try and find somewhere that we have strong advantage with. We've got darkness and fire. So we want water or light. Let's find one that's going to control the monsters. Which none of those do. No, not finding anything here. Chosen Thunder. So that is Theta Chosen Corrupted Pilgrimage. Level 28 with a Thunder element. Cool. Now I've got to remember how to play. Right, it's raining, so that means we don't want to throw weapons into the Spring of the Mist here. We want to throw in armor, if I remember rightly. Yes, armor is +2 when raining. I didn't say anything about storm, so that's fine. I'm not seeing any fires anywhere. Okay, so what do we actually have we can equip? Gloves. Level 12, level 22. So it's probably going to lob those in, but honestly, I'm not expecting to get anything from it. I think that might be too high for this area.
Was it a go? What? Let's
No, no. Here's an upgrade.
see you.
So that should be a +2, so that should
Alright.
take it to 24.
This item is way better than before.
Air bracer. Gives us Yukron. I don't think we need it too much. It actually lowers our evade, and I like my evade being high. So, let's see if we can give that to you. Take your speed charm. Cool, there you go. Now you've got some cool shit. Right, let's go monster hunting. Ow! Well. Yeah, you're wood, so I don't have a counter element to you, do I? Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. Items. Razoo. Oh, got it back up, nice. Break, damn it. The Jester's Wand. Rare weapon for Wave Master, level 14. Grants Rhydon and G-Rhydon. G-Rhydon, sorry. Level 1 Thunder Drop, and level 2 Thunder Tornado. Can I? Can't see your... You've got a level 1 weapon. Wow, okay. There you go. Gift. No, I forgot to put the schedule up. It was, the video's up, but I just completely forgot to post it because I've had a bit of a busy couple of days. Take a Jester's Wand. There we go.
Oh, thanks.
Well, this is why we have the notifications, because then people get told, even when I forget. And to be fair, as much as Haha Arcades forgot, I think I've been damn good at posting these schedules recently. Something I'm usually pretty bad at. And hey, Rain, how's it going? You haven't missed anything. We've been given the... Oh, hello. We've been given the code for the next dungeon. But unfortunately, can't go there because we need a C core. Can I get a... Hell yeah. First aid, thank you. Mandragora. Yes, I say, would have gone up today, but I got invited out to the cinema and forgot. So, it wasn't. Ask for restoratives and thou shalt receive. First aid. But now that I have her ashes... No, that's not odd at all. I understand that completely. It's nice to have closure in that regard. Okay, so you guys are considered medium enemies, so what we're looking for is one of those where the enemy spawns and it's just a single enemy that spawns. Yeah, no, it's... I say I didn't keep the ashes of any of my creatures. But I know where a lot of them are buried. Which makes that sound really sinister. I can't just set you to go at it, can I? Okay. Why are neither of you attacking? In fact, what I might do is data drain you. Because then that stops you from being able to revive. Physical defense is down. You now have a Master's Axe. Yeah, it's back in. Yeah, because then if we kill this one, it doesn't matter if it gets revived, because it's pathetic. I nearly just ran up and opened that then. God, about Fortune's Wire. An Ion Strike. Is that a... It is a magic of a lightning kind. You know what I didn't do? Speed Charm. Let's go. This is going to be a huge dungeon, isn't it? Today's going to do as well. I also forgot my warrior's blood. Hunter's blood. Darkness Elements is effective against lightning. I know, that's why we're here. For death. I'll take a golden. Oh crap, okay, I absolutely murdered that nearly twice over. Oh. Can I get some first aid, please? Thank you. Astral first aid. Items, warrior. Items, hunter. Skills, data drain. Excuse me, coming through. Gotta go get the res up. You know what? I'm just going to pop an item here, because I've got a feeling like I'm going to accidentally tap that treasure and open. Hey, I'm a resurrect right now. Why, you little shit? Come in. Let's pop a speed charm. Hey, those gloves I just replaced. What levels are we? Oh shit, we're actually punching above our weight here. I thought we were like level 30. Now, you came out on your own, so do you count as a large monster? Fuck, okay, that stings. Aha, there's my Seacore. Right, now we can progress. So, let's finish up this dungeon. Iron Strike. I don't want to dead. But sometimes you just gotta don't dead open inside, you know? Let me move. Please, God, let me move. Skills. Straw first aid. Damn, nothing's hitting for a fucking chunk. Yes, my infection gauge went up a little bit back. It tells you when it goes up a level. It goes, the infection is running wild, or something like that. It tells you, which is quite nice. Right, everybody on skills. You specifically on first aid. Yeah, you sometimes get a little message that just says, virus is running rampant or something like that. Okay, ow. Really need to get some mana back, but to be honest, you're kind of tapped. Let's speed that process up, shall we? Oh, I drank. That was sad. Picked up my cup, drank from it, and was like, none left. Okay, bye. Alright. Someone fucking nuked that. Thank you. It was not a cool item. Much to my chagrin.
Amateur egg.
Keep finding bits of the moon in here. Wonder if there's any left up in the air.
Amateur egg.
Not the chagrin. It's the problem with games. Always empty the drink, then forget 10 minutes later and try and take another sip. Yeah, it happens far too often. Oops, wrong way. Oh, my buffs have worn off. Oh, it's good. Twin Darkness. That's one. I want to do that myself. And rep. You okay about that? Or the worst, you completely forget the drink until you wrap up for the night. I must admit, I'm not so bad for that. I tend to hydrate pretty well throughout the day, consistently. So don't have that one happen too much. I'm counting on you, guys. 1, 2, 3.
Amateur egg.
What does a sports drink do? Temporarily increase the target's thunder rate. Okay. skill drain. I forgot it. Iron anklet. Level 21 leg armor gives deck. I would lose increased target's defense and gain decreased target in any nearby member's fire element. Okay, could be useful. Drops me far too far though. Might give that to you.
Yeah?
In the same boat, even if it's super tasty drink, I'll sometimes just forget it exists until you're already half asleep and try and chug it to not waste it. The worst is when you do that with an energy drink and you're getting ready for bed and you notice it and you're like, ah, goddamn, now, I can't drink it now. It's going to wake me up, make it difficult to sleep. That's bullshit.
Amateur eggs!
Did I miss a box there? I did. Yeah, I don't drink any. I try not to drink energy drinks as much anymore. What I've done is I've got myself like a cold brew thing. So I have like cold brew coffee in the fridge all the time, but it's not in standard cold. It's not just water, coffee, flavor, whatever. I do it in milk because I like drinking milk. I've always liked drinking milk, so I have like this cold brew milky coffee in there. So good to just like, you know what, I could go and have a quick drink. But then you got to be like, it's kind of past 5 p.m. I probably shouldn't be having coffee at this point. Not that 5 p.m. means much for me. It's closer to 5 a.m. for me, but if I wake up at 4 p.m. Most people wake up at, say, 7. So it slides 3 hours. So if an average bedtime for an adult is 11, yeah, that kind of tracks. I go about 7, so yeah, that about tracks. So, you're gonna be a pain in my ass. Skill him up. Cruz. Missed. Started green tea last night while playing Stories 3. Three quarters. TH. 3 quarters. I'd be worried about the milk going off. I mean, I put, I don't know, 4 pints a litre onto cold brew. And drink it over 3-4 days, if that. 2 or 3 days, probably. So, yeah, it's fine. I've never had a problem with that. Milk doesn't go off in my house. It doesn't have chance. I used to drink a pint a day. Just because it was cheaper than when I was on the way to work. It was cheaper than buying a bottle of water or an energy drink or something. Even a can of something just to get me hydrated in the morning. It was so much cheaper just to buy a pint of milk. I think it was 75p for a can. So that's about $1 for a can. And this is, a decade ago. I think it was 75 pence for a can. £1.10 for a bottle of water. Or 45p for a pint of milk. I'm fucking taking the milk then. Now this is something you might be able to help me with, both Rain and Pilot Guy. There's a joke in the UK that things in America go off really quick because it's not treated properly. Really cheap plasma. For me, a pint of milk, I can buy it on the Saturday and it'd be absolutely fine to drink the next Saturday. That's I wouldn't even check it after a week. And that's fresh milk. Is that kind of the same for you guys, or... What did I just get? Raging Plasma, there it is. Level 2 Thunder Tornado. Started getting lactose-free milk, partly because I'm a little lactose intolerant, partly because lactose-free lasts for a long time. Yeah, we... My ex's mum used to drink pretty much what we call long life milk. And that was all she drank. Because she didn't drink it often enough. She'd have like maybe a little bit in a coffee once a day when she woke up. So a 2 pint could last her 2-3 weeks. So buying milk for her was silly. It would be an absolute waste. Depends on the store. Okay. I have noticed bread in the UK seems to be going off quickly. Like, again, it used to be that a week was a reasonable amount of time for a loaf of bread to be fine. And that's a couple of days and it feels like it's like, okay, why has this got fucking mould on it? Or you'll be looking through the bread and it's like, oh yeah, best before in 2 days' time. Maybe it's not that it's going off quicker, it's that they're shipping it slower. But that's something as an adult I've noticed. It's probably just that they're getting less bread deliveries. They're getting 1 bread delivery in a week and basically rationing it out. Gallon of milk. I think I could get through a gallon. Even I don't think I could get through a gallon of milk on my own in a reasonable time frame. Oh shit. 3 weeks if you're feeling adventurous. Lactose free goes for a couple of weeks. There's an expiration date of early July. Yeah, long life milk is ideal for that. Alright, seriously. Come here. Because that's really fucking annoying. Stop it. Heavy cream, we seem to go through it like crazy. Sometime before we even open the carton.
Golden eggs.
Yeah, I don't use heavy cream, I use single cream. I drink full fat milk, and I tend to use single cream when I'm making a dessert or something. Yeah, bear in mind I'm basing it on the same kitchen I've lived in for 5 years. So it's not like I've moved house or anything. It just feels like bread is going off quickly, or I can't find bread with an expiration date of more than a couple of days. It may be a confirmation bias, to be fair. It may just be me going, oh, well, I'm noticing it, therefore I'm noticing it more. Could be purely coinkydink. But I have noticed it, and it bothers me. I like that the heals are now becoming a problem, just because I've got so much HP that I'm running out. You now have Hell's Gate, a yellow candy and a silver scarab. What is Hell's Gate? That is a level 14 Twin Blade. Wooden Darkness. Okay, nothing great there, to be fair. But we did get the item we needed, so... off we fuck. Bye. Right, usual stuff. Let's go stock up on our items, sell up all the weapons we're not going to need. I should, at some point between this stream and the next, sit and actually make a plan for trading. Find out what it is we're going to need, who to trade with, I'm not too fussed about doing it naturally. I'm quite happy to just go grab a list, to be fair. Hell's Gate, get that sold. A crap ton of Master's Axes. Get rid of them. Kind of want to keep the armor. Solve the problem with moldy bread by keeping it in the fridge and having it be liquid. Don't drink beer. I don't drink, full stop. Magic. I went out to the cinema today. A friend of a friend joined us. He's back over from Zurich, and he came along with us. I've never met him before. I sat down. Yeah, how you doing? My name's Ted, and how you doing? My name's George. And he looked at me and went, "Have we met before?" I'm like, "No." "Sure, we've met before." I'm like, "No, I've got a good memory for faces. I can remember the name of every James I've ever met, and it's 3. Not including Jamie's, but I can remember the name of every James I've ever met. Certainly not." And he went, "No, I think we must have met at a party." Like, that proves we've never met. Because the idea of me meeting somebody at a party is ludicrous. Like, the fact that you don't know me enough to know that I would never go to a party proves we've never met. Right. Okay, so Papa, Alpha, Beta, 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 Charlie. It is in the crowd, not on your line. It's not that I don't mind. I avoid the crowd, but the idea of going out to the pub or going to someone's house where the event is drinking, that's not my scene. I've lived that life. That ain't for me, thanks.
The bracelet. It's shining.
Oh, that's all we're getting. Okay. Right. Well then, I guess we should probably do some training here because we were not flush on the levels in that last one. Items. Hunter's Blood. Items. Warrior's Blood. Okay, right. Grump, you're the 4th person to say this. And while this is kind of a real double-edged sword for me. Because A, I am consistent with my streams. 4 days on, 4 days off. I am absolutely consistent with it. So I feel like I should be annoyed that you're all going, well, I didn't know it's Team Day. But actually, all it really proves is that you guys do pay attention to the schedule. And that's good. I'm taking that as a win. Yes, TikTok and Insta for the video are always going to be a bit of a niche thing. The Discord is always going to be the source of the information. Number of times it feels like you streamed for 3 days and came back after 3 days. Well, that's because it's a weird schedule. It is a weird schedule. It's 4 days on, 4 days off, and I stream. Of those 4 days, I stream 6. No, I stream. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 6. I stream 6 times. So it is weirdly, consistently inconsistent. There is a pattern, but it's a weird. Right, place a wheel. So yeah, for you guys in America, I'll stream early hours of your morning, And then technically I am live again 3 days later. Or used to be the case. It's not anymore because I take that day off now. So for you guys, it will always be 4 days now. But yeah, no, that's certainly an understandable misconception, shall we say. Yes, we're going to need to get some levels. But, like I say, what I'm hearing here is the schedule has value. The fact that I'm posting it in Discord and you guys are going, hang on, this weren't on the fucking schedule. That just proves the schedule has value. Wood element is effective against earth. I'm aware, I just don't have it. Start 5 PM your time. Okay, so for you, I actually finish, what, about 9-ish? 9 PM? Feels weird. No, that can't be right. Fuck, that crit got me. Guys, can I get a hell yeah? Yeah, I suppose it is 8 hours. 9 if there's a difference because of daylight savings. It's balmy to me. The fact that I finish at 5 in the morning and you're like, yeah, it's, you know, tea time, essentially. I'm going to have a bite to eat and then chill for an hour and then go to bed. I've lost my buffs, haven't I? Damn. That critical is brutal. Element here. I don't even know what element that is. I agree, just die already. Well, the fights are going to be slow. Oh, it's because he's buffing his attack and then getting the crit. You know, isn't Texas like covering 3 time zones or something? The east side of Texas is in one. The middle, most of it's in the central, and then the west side of Texas is just in the other. Or is it just out of the other? What am I doing here? Why did I come into here? Went into my menu to do... Oh, I want to check that item. Equipment. Okay, nothing in that. Fire Drake Mail, level 22, not for Wave Master. Well, I'm not a Wave Master, so why can't I equip it? Because I've already got it equipped. Okay. Status. Black Rose, you've also already got it, so we don't need to worry about that. Right. If you're so bad at maths, it was 6. Skills. Mistral. First aid. God damn it, Mistral. Fucking nuked it. Spider parasailing down my wall. Right, how are we doing level-wise now? So we're actually pretty comparable now. Doing that one extra run got us pretty close. So we'll use this as a training to get a little bit of a head start. I'm very aware of UK time when I did some remote work. Oh shit, okay, right. Yeah, you. When I did some remote work there, trying to schedule calls with people before they went to the pub was almost impossible with an 8-hour time difference. Yeah, I have it the other way. For me, it's the number of calls I get from Texas, Louisiana, one beginning with D, but not Detroit, not Delaware, Denver. So I deal with people who are like just after lunch, and it's midnight for me. Also, and this is a personal opinion. I don't think this needs to be taken any way out of context. Louisiana accent sucks. For an Englishman, the Louisiana accent sucks. It's so hard to understand. Specifically names. Like, because American names are different to UK names anyway. In that you have apostrophes and, you know, there's a real mishmash of culture that has caused a lot of more esoteric and foreign names to become very mainstream. So you would never dream of finding someone called Rashonda in the UK. That is a name that does not exist over here. But in America, in Louisiana, shit's everywhere. And Rashonda in a Louisiana accent does not translate over the phone. It just, I cannot hear it. Right. For not getting ads stopped working, so now I get the occasional break from stream. Well, yeah, I've seemed to be getting a lot more mini ads. You know, where the stream would usually go when you get an ad. That's where my ads are. Right, everyone on skills. Let's nuke this fucker. Nice. Right, okay, I need to find out who did that. Feeling it was Black Rose. But yeah, Twitch ads are, as always, annoying. How much are we gonna take you to the store? Get you some food? Nope, no fucking clue. We go into the store. All I got. I'm not sure who Mylat is, but they're apparently being taken to the store. That's all I've got there. You spend most of your life in Louisiana. Oh no, that explains everything, Pilot Guy. No wonder I despise you. It's that Southern American drawl. It doesn't translate well for English. For UK English. But I find it fascinating. Like, they are, by and large, the nicest people I talk to. You know, I speak to people up and down the UK, Scotland, Wales, and genuinely, by and large, the nicest people I talk to are the South Americans. Oh, I popped the button, but she went down so quick there. Right, Black Rose, designate skill. What have you got? Fire, converge fireballs on target. Increase target in any nearby fire. Oh, you've got up fire, down fire. Okay. Right, well, let's see if that's you or... I don't know, man, idiot. It was, okay. Which means that's a water element? Okay. Mantis water element. Interesting. For Twitch ads over YouTube. I don't get YouTube ads. I've not seen a YouTube ad in fucking ages. He's starting letting me select an ad and choose to never see it again. I haven't had any in California. Governor bullshit in 2 weeks. It's glorious. I like it. Right. Let's go straight in. You're hitting for 1,300 on that. Alright. Okay. Black Rose got some game. Yeah, my favourite ads at the moment, because I do get ads on Twitch. But because I'm running a VPN, I'm usually running out of the Netherlands. They get Dutch ads. And Dutch ads are the best. Like, an ad comes on and I'm not even mad anymore. Because it's just like the Swedish chef from the Muppets. It's great. Right, one more to go, and then we head into the dungeon. That was some good leveling. Born in Mississippi, then lived in South Louisiana for 32 years. Parents worked very hard to make sure I could speak properly. But most of the world's... by most of the world's standards. Fair? Yeah? Yeah, like I say, it's... I don't mean to disparage the accent in any way, shape, or form. It's just really difficult to understand over a phone at 4 in the morning. It's... the same with Russian. Russian accents do not work for English. It's so difficult to understand. You know, that whole block there, really hard for us to understand. I'm much better with Asian languages and Middle Eastern languages than I am with the Winter block. Another level up. 29, 29, 29. Right, pushing 30s. Let's go.
Amateur 8.
What level do you get to in this one? Is it 50 and then 10 per game afterwards? Or 50 and 20 per game afterwards, maybe? Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I would not have guessed Louisiana at all. Maybe... I mean, I'm going to admit straight up, don't claim to be any sort of knowledgeable about US accents and dialects, but I would have said Midwest. You know, not quite Nebraska, that style. That all hurts. That all hurts very much. I'll have to find out where it is that this particular person I speak to is from. Oh shit, what do I do there? Oh god, that all just fucking hurt. First aid, skills, right. Mission Black survives. Ah, come on, that's brutal. Mistral, have you got a fire skill I can ninja for a moment? You do. Can't target it because you're not in range. Thank you. That's a nasty combo. That is a nasty combo. We had a Russian-Canadian in the WoW guild. Family spoke Russian but lived in the French-speaking part of Canada. So he had a French-Russian accent. It was amazing when they got ragey. I used to work with a woman called... Why did I do that? I used to work with a woman called Violetta. She was Lithuanian, I think. And her accent was gorgeous. It was absolutely phenomenal. Like, just listening to her was like listening to a sonnet. It was great. Okay, nothing else on this floor. Imagine playing an MMO and this shit happening to you on your first day. You just log out. You'd be like, this game's shit. Like, game buggy. Unsure how to proceed. Textures failing. Put friend in coma. 0 out of 10. Bad Steam review. North Louisiana is considered anything north of the I-10 means nothing to me. I am assuming he's interstate. Yeah. Yeah, we have M&A roads, main and arterial. Oh god, what have I done? Why would I heal you? I'm not healing you. I'm not fucking cleric. Do I look celibate to you? Actually occurred to me today while I was driving up to Leeds. While I have been on the motorway, because I've, been a passenger in a car, today is the first time this year that I have driven on the motorway. Pulled onto it and I was like, oh, this is a first this year, apparently. I've just had absolutely no need to go on the motorway this year. Which is kind of bizarre because I felt like I was on it every other day end of last year. What do you got for me? Chest, okay. No point using skills on it then, is there? Orchard wire. Every time I think to myself, I might just stop opening chests. Because there's hardly anything in there worth it. Then I get to like a major soul and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll keep doing it. I-10 is usually within a 20-minute drive of South Coast, Texas excluded, I'm assuming. Or does it trace all the way around Texas? Alright, I think we're at the point where a warrior and a hunter is probably wise. Hey, you're a new enemy. I will break you. Oh, no, I won't. Even Black Rose like, oh, come on, that was fire on a crab. How is that a critical? I know what she's actually saying is, haha, how was that? but it read like, how was that a fucking critical? I goes from Cali to Florida. Okay. I know it's saying immature, but it sounds like it's saying amateur. And honestly, same. you know, immature, amateur, kind of same. Holy hell, you two! Fire Bracer. I don't think that's better than what we've got. Relatively higher level. This is level 12, like, better than this one. Realistically, this is a lot more magic evade. Here you go. Oh, you didn't equip it. Did I just give you something you can't equip? It's actually worse than what you've got. Yes, better. 1 point in it realistically, though. That's cool. That's cool.
Golden egg.
Annoying bastards. I don't think I'm going to get this. I think it's just... Nope, we are. Okay, 14 health. You good over there? Puts me at 30. I should probably use a restorative on myself. In fact, no, I shouldn't, because I'm sure one of you can cure that. Joins a coastal route around Houston and stays there until it cuts across Florida and hits the Atlantic. We talked about that. All you need is 1 HP and a dream. Exactly. Everything else is just a buffer. Talk about this with Wasted the other day. Someone was saying he needed to... I can't remember. I think he was playing Windrose or something. They're like, oh, you should stack HP. You know, a bit more survivability. Like, that is the worst stat. Like, HP is the worst stat to invest in. I mean, it depends on the situation, obviously, but... I will always go for speed as my primary stat. HP and defense are so low compared to attack speed, crit chance, crit damage, evasion. Like, if you can't hit me, how much HP I've got is irrelevant. Use weapons that scale with HP. Yeah, there are obviously certain ways of doing it, and it does depend on the game. But I figured that no matter what I really did with Clair Obscur specifically, I was... I should probably designate target. I was, yeah, in Clair Obscur, I was gonna be 1-hit KO'd in most situations. 2-hit KO'd at the absolute most, especially at the end game. So invest pure damage, get good at your dodge and parrying the block. If you take the hit, you take the hit. I have seen some of the HP builds though, and they are kinda ridiculous, to be fair. Skills. Restore. First aid. Won a BAFTA, Claire Obscure. British Associated Film Television Award or some shit. British Award for Film and Television. Ah, yeah, they won a BAFTA. There were 3, I think. It was nice of them to let some other people have some awards this time, though. Let's run a blaze wheel. Oh, okay, I can one-shot those crabs. Yeah, fire. Of course I can. Come here, you. I'm guessing this is going to be the end. No? Oh, yeah, it's a story dungeon, isn't it? So it's probably going to be at least 4, maybe 5. Oh. Hello, 3 crabs in a trench coat. Well, that's fucked. Ah, shit. Can we all hit the same target, please? I like that data draining these is a genuine, legitimate tactic. What's that? You've got to kill them both at the same time because one will revive the other. Okay, well, let's just turn one into something that can't revive. And if we do kill it by accident, we don't care if it gets revived because we can one-shot it. Oh god, it's you. Skills. Ow! I'm alright. I was going to go over here for a little while and not be over there for a little while. Ow. Can't move. First aid, please. Ow! Okay, this is a problem. We're all paralyzed. Guys, can we first aid? I'm spamming triangle because the second I can move, I need to do a blaze here. Okay. Why? Yikes, that was very nearly a game over. Oh, fuck. Okay. Right. Triple threat time. Use your skills. Mistral, give me first aid. Need to data drain 2 of these ones. Ryu Book 5. Bracelet enhanced by the Book of 1,000. It's generated by the bracelet. It's added to the key items list. You now have a virus called B. Black Rose, designate targets. Data drain you as well. Right. Well, that could have been a really annoying fight. Let's get a first aid in. Oh yeah, shit, fuck, I see you there. Right. Everyone on skills. Designate. Go on menu. Designate. Go on menu. You're in my way. Oh, this one's gonna be a nightmare. Hello, boys. Goodbye, boys. Stick to the left. Let's first aid, shall we? And this should be it. but I can't save. And it's been a pain in the arse.
Aura?
Uh-huh.
I see you received the mail I sent you. Yet, however, it's too late.
Wait! There's something I have to ask you.
What the fuck do you mean it's too late? You specifically said I had time. You specifically said there's still time.
Oh!
Bye, Aura. All right, then. Are we going to just effect about it, or are we going to fight? The terror of death. Nice of it to tell us he's got multiple phases. Okay. Right. Skills. First aid. Why am I locked on? That's weird. Holy fuck. Okay, we are scripted to lose here. Roger that. Yeah, I don't think we're meant to win this. I mean, his HP is an error out of infinite, so... And I can't data drain him. I really don't want this to be a proper fight. It's nuts. Well, that's fucking annoying. Okay. If I can get him to the point where I can data drain him, I might stand a chance. But I just don't see that happening. Nope. Yep. Ooh, that was close. Pulled him away. Holy shit. Oh, yeah, he locked me into that. There was nothing I could do there. Heal me! Why won't you heal me? I'm dead, revive me, she said to the dead person. Is that game over, or is that... Fuck. That's a real fight. We didn't even get it to data drain. Oh, I didn't save before I headed out. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's really gonna stink. No, I did. Maybe I did. Yes, I did. Okay. So, what do we do there? I mean, get to level 30 at the very least is probably the answer. I guess it is training time, so... Now, what did this sheet have? Let's do some planning, shall we? If I pop that there, drop you out, bring you over here. So, I have found a handy-dandy thing. This has lots of handy-dandy things on it. I don't know what half of it means. Oh, that's a list of all the key... Okay, that's key areas per game. Okay. Don't care about that. So what are we on at the moment? We're on the Dantes, aren't we? Level 14, is that? That seems low. Okay. How do you know what games... Are these all in every game? So if I go and check my equipment now... Dante's blades are level 14. Yeah, okay. So we could do with, you know, higher weapon. At the very least, do more damage. So we're probably going to need to go farm... $750 weapons or pieces of equipment. Damn. 83 twin blades. So we're going to be looking realistically. Oops. This line here is going to be stuff we can't get. So we can only get Yotei and Fuyo. I imagine. Because all these are from ones we can't get to. No, maybe not. Maybe we can get to those. No, we can get to Delta and Theta, can't we? Yeah, we can get to Delta and Theta. So at the very highest, we can get to Yosetsu and Fuyo. So I guess the Hakadioran is probably the best one we want. That's going to be the one we want to go get. Where the hell do we fight a parasite dragon? It's level 30, 9,999 HP, and is Delta Hideous Someone's Giant. Okay. So... it's fine, keep that, keep that. Okay, new window. Oh, hello. What have I done here? I'm back. Oh, why have you done this? Ah, fucking power. I mean, this is... Every time there's a new Windows update, I've got to fix this because it goes, oh, you're... Even though they're all plugged into the exact same space, all of your monitors are now considered to be a different place. You know, one is now 3 or something. This is ours. shift that one. Yeah, this should be... It should be 1, 2, 3. So these two have swapped for some reason. Just don't get why they do it. But when they do, that means all my window loadouts are wrong. So now I can snap things. Probably best to do it that way. Where they're actually useful. So. Weapon. Display. Maybe data drain. Parasite. Dragon at Delta Hideous Someone's Giant. Okay, equipment. So we want to be looking at medium armor. That's the first one that shows up as outs. Oh no, I've got Omega's up here. Omega Sigma, Lambda. Probably there. But to be fair, I think I can just level these up myself. I think equipment's not going to be too difficult. So let's go look at twin blades. Sorry, heavy blades. Level 16. Kotetsu sword is no good. Devil's Blade, 15 with skill drain. That's probably good, right? It says that is found in Delta Test. Oh no, we've already had this one. Damn. No, we haven't had that one, have we? We've had the Kotetsu. The Hideous Destroyer's Fair Thunder. Right. Wavemaster, level 16s, the Bubble Rod. Okay. So we're looking at a Jester's Wand then. I think we've just got... Pretty sure we've just got a Jester's Wand. Party...
Okay.
Right. Status. Yeah, so, okay. So you're actually sorted. That's good to know. So now it's just a case of leveling up equipment. Right, so here's the gauge. If you throw a rare item into the spring and select neither, the Spring Guardian will give you the rare item back along with both gold and silver. This is the easiest with the Spiral Edge Twin Blade weapon, as you can buy it from the weapon shop in Karma Gerdalia. When you throw a piece of equipment into the spring, it will either upgrade or downgrade that equipment to another piece of the same category, each class, weapon type, head, hands, body, and legs. See the above chart for how Spring determines what to do with your item. The max level equipment you can exchange is based on what server you're in, what Spring you visit. See the chart on the right. It doesn't discriminate between light, heavy, or medium armor. Hands of Ronin, heavy hands, can be made into Able Ring light hands, for example. One thing to keep in mind, if you visit an area that is already in your world list, or warp history, and you've already used the spring there, Grandpa or Monsieur will not reappear until after a certain amount of other springs, which is when they go off the list from what I understand, then they come back to that area. Don't forget you can press select to open the overall map and blah blah blah. Delta and Theta. Okay. Max levels of armor that can be upgraded, but you don't actually say. So I guess you've not actually worked that out. Or rather, I guess it doesn't matter in the first game because there isn't anything above those levels anyway for the higher stuff. Okay, so I think equipment is probably going to be farmed. We're going to have to go, rather than relying on leveling up, we're going to have to go farm that. So, let's get Mistral sorted first, I think. Rip Main's good. Scarab Earring. At the Killer Grand Mage. Grand Mage is a level 23. What the hell are these on this side? Quick Virus Core Collection Guide. Okay. Okay about that. Grand Mage can be found at Theta Forbidden, Theta Reckless Forbidden Paradise. We can't get to Theta. That's no good. Yeah. So I guess 21 is the highest we can get then. Yeah, I think level is probably my problem. I want to be at least like 30, 35. But this is an excuse to go and play some more of the game, with your stuff we haven't done. I don't want to edit it, I want to copy it. Right, Mistral. Head. Chest. Let's use DC for Dungeon Chest. In Omega Beautiful. Sorry, yeah, that one. Delta. Light Body. So level 21. Fireman's Coat, we've already pretty much got. Light Hand. Fire Bracer. I know we can get Air Racer, if that's considered the higher of the two. Lambda we can't get to, so that's fine. Light Leg, 21, 26. Oak Anklet we've got, so we can pop that on. Okay, so Mistral's actually pretty well geared there. Right, for me, in fact, let's do that now. Yeah, Oak Anklet, 26 leg armor. Status. You've got level 11 at the moment, 26, 21. We know we're going to get you a new head anyway, so that's fine. Right, medium armor. bet we can't get a peasant's cap, can we? Hammer shark. Beta. Wait, are we in Theta? We are in Theta, aren't we? We can get that. Kite. Head. Kill. Let's put kill drain. Yeah, it's got to be drain because you get a virus core, a singing blade, or a peasant's cap. Okay. Medium body armor. Fire Drake mail we've already got. Can we get Holy Tree mail? Lead Snakeoid and Snappy Grass. Yes, we can. Rain. That one. Medium head armor. Smith's gloves we've already got. So forest gloves are a maybe at Cannibal or Iron Ball Freak. Which is at Theta, so we can get those. What gear piece am I looking at here? Gloves. Oh, I should probably put the name. Oh, it is that. That's fine. And medium leg armor. The Lucky Shoes. Rig same and rig game. Okay, well, we're fucking heading there. We should get that. We should probably get 2 of those, to be honest. Let me see. Because holy hell. If we can get that for Black Rose as well, it'd be kind of cool. Right. Heavy head armor. Can we get a ceramic helm? Would be cool. Yes, we can. Wait, do we already have a ceramic helm? No, fire helm. Oops. What's at Juka? We have one for skills, abilities. Okay, but I can't read it, and you won't let me move it. Temporary up in wood element. Not great. Yeah, that's just the matching, isn't it? Gans round. Yeah, it's just very relevant armors. And I'm guessing we can't get a level 38. No, you're in Lambda, so we can't do that. Didn't see what type of damage he was, unfortunately. So it's physical attack, physical defense, accuracy, and evasion. Attack, defense, accuracy, evasion. So really, the spirit armor is the best we're going to get for you. Fresh Valkyrie. She's in Theta, Sleepy Orange. Cool. Chest. Brain. Hands of Fire. What are the Dex series of abilities? Wolf. Okay. Those could be useful. That's in the Lambda shop. That's a Hell box. So that's going to be a wood increase, fire increase, water increase, earth increase. So find a Hell box. And last but by no means least, well, you can get Rig Sane. You can't. Rip Sync. What's Rip Sync? Cures Curse, Charm, Confusion, Sleep, Magic down. Can't get Rip Main, can you? No. Accessible Golden Sea of Sand. Okay. Now, what else is there in here that we can look at? Checklists. Trades. That's all very confusing. Neil or Kamalo. One strange feature about trading to keep in mind is that the last slot in an NPC's trading list in-game actually changes. Seems like if you've recently traded for a specific type of equipment, weapon, hands, body, blah, blah, then that last slot in other NPCs will also likely be that type of equipment. Be sure to gift your party members level appropriate gear often, especially if you want to raise their affection levels quickly. Some party members' names are visible. Okay, but is it worth trading with these people? Like, okay, you've got all of this shit, but they don't carry them all at the same time. Okay. Okay, not too fussed about that then. Alright. Oh, retro achievements. Okay. That makes sense. Once you reach Theta, you'll find grunties, little piglet-like creatures whom you can feed. Once you've fed them enough and raised their size, they'll turn into specific kinds of grunty. In mutation, you can race them, and in Outbreak, you will search for either food, portals, or the dungeon entrance in the field when you press circle. In each new game, go back to earlier servers to check your grunty's trade items. Okay. We know he should be named Solomon. Your grunty wants to grow up into an iron grunty. Give it whatever it likes. Once it has iron stats, it will only ask for golden eggs. Your iron grunty will take you to the dungeon entrance in a field. Poison grunty will take you to magic portals in the field. Okay. So we don't know where you get piney apples from, do we? I guess they're going to be listed as key items, aren't they? No? Ah, they're here, that's why. No, they're not. Yes, they are. Deep in a green forest, crispy and sweet. Keyword part B, solitary. Okay. We can go and get 4 piney apples, 3 snaky cactuses. Anything with fiery sands. Okay. Right, well, I think almost done here. So let's then do grunty. Iron grunty is 4 piney apples, 3 snaky cactus, 12 golden eggs, which I think we've pretty much got already. There once was a man called Cades Ender. The end. One is enough. Hey, dog. How's it going? Poison requires 4 piney apples, 3 snaky cactus, 1 invisible egg, and 11 golden eggs. So the only real difference there is that you feed them an invisible egg rather than a golden egg after they've finished up that bit. That's a bit weird. So we're going to need 8 piney apples and 6 snarky cactuses, or snaky cactuses. Right. Okay then. Okay, Hanks. We have exactly enough golden eggs. We're missing 4 snaky cactuses. And we have no piney apples. So, piney apples were... where? Keyword solid. Keyword B, solitary. Oh, I can't spell at all. And snarky cactuses with keyword C. Fiery sands. Roger that. So, do we have anything with solitary or fiery sands that we need to visit anyway? Doesn't look like it. No. Right, so let's just nip in and grab those then. We can sort this grunt, yeah. So... New keyword. Chronicling. Solitary treasure. We're not here for anything but items, so we're just going to run around and grab those and beggar off, to be honest. New key world. Oh, this is one of those forest maps, okay. I see you hiding. That is one. We need 7 more. Hello? Don't like that. Because the good thing is we can just run back and forth once we find a room that's got lots of item spawns. Well, you can frickin' stop that. Hello. Just a thing. Oh no, she's sleeping. Oh shit. Muted. What a dumbass. Oh, hello. You're level 16. You ain't gonna do a thing for us. Suppose I could have got a gold and silver axe out of it, but particularly need them. Started watching. Bless you. They're very well paced and wrote. Generally enjoying it. It's a few classes above most you've watched lately. Nice. I watched Akira. I went to the cinema to see Akira in 4K. So I think I win. Aha. Nope. Skills. Yeah, I'm currently watching through, the audio was Japanese. It was the original translation as well. The original sub, sorry. And I can tell you that because there's a mistranslation in one bit, and I can't remember the exact wording, but it's something. It's something like it's supposed to say, you know, the police are coming. But it actually says, "I the police." We're not having much luck with the spawns. Wow, that's already all the fields opened. Look at that. And I'm guessing we're not going to find spiny apples down there. Yeah, no, it was great. It was a good day out. In which 10 minutes is the worst reboot I have ever seen on Prime. Give you a hint. You are already dead. Reboot, you are already dead. Oh. Oh, really? Fist of the North Star. Kenshiro. Omae wa moshindeiru. I don't think we're going to find anything in here. A reboot or a remaster? I didn't realise we were getting another Fist of the North Star. Yeah, I think it seems like, really? That's a thing they did? Alright. It's a bold choice. I'll give them that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're not finding it down here. Items. Oh, I mean, it literally says on my screen, battle mode off, but sure. Okay, I'm going to have a quick pass back through here to see if the piney apples respawn. The dungeon monsters do, interestingly. But I think the plan here is go back to the lowest level I can find. That has this, and go from there. Just the quicker I can run through the areas, the better. He got caught in a net. Oh my god. That's kind of funny, to be fair. Okay. Is it because solitary... No, solitary isn't dictating the level. Oh, it's because of where we are. Yeah, we need to pull the server, don't we? We're only going to get level 15 and above here. We want level 15 and below. Yeah, here we go. Now, if we do get in a fight, we can walk straight through them. Goits.
his spring.
No, because it's likely to reduce the level, isn't it? Right. We are looking for piney apples, and we still need 7 of the gits. You are... Mandragoras. Okay. So I guess we can only do it in Delta then. Theta, sorry. Bursting. Solitary. Aquafield. Warp. Yeah, I always like stuff like that. That is also Mandragoras. Yeah, the intro cinematic for Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus shows Vincent Valentine bouncing across rooftops, flipping left and right, dancing all over the place. And then when you finally get control of him, he can't even jump over a fence. Right, let me check something. Warp history. Chronicling Solitary Treasure Gem was where we just went to before. Okay, it's because it was being overridden. Right, I see. Right, so we want Bursting, Solitary, and then something that doesn't modify the field type. So Melody. That one. 6 to go. Probably stack my blood. And still, and being thwarted. Oops, I was holding my auto button there. You're going to tell me there's only one piney apple in each of these dungeon towers? Where are you? Come here. Come here, you. Whammo. Ah, Kappa. Good evening, good sir. How are you today? Seem a little higher volume than you should be. knock that down a little bit. There we go. Ow, poison. How are we all?
This is so exciting.
What? You were playing something weird earlier when I looked. What was it you were playing? You were playing Misery. That's it. Which, in my head, I went, surely that's anything you play with Splitsy. How was it? It looked like 7 Days to Die meets Resident Evil-ish, I guess. I didn't really understand what was going on. Which tracks with what's happening right now in this game. Right. Let me go back and see if the one at the start respawns. With it being a new screen, there's a chance it might. There's an instant survival looter. Okay. PvE extraction shooter with an event reset. I'll take your word for it. I don't think it's one I'm going to play, but it looked like you were having a lot of fun. And a lot of shenanigans as well. So I hope you had a good time. We, however, are playing Dot Hack. The first in the first game in the first quadrilogy. Dot Hack Infection. Because it's the only one I've actually played, and I never completed it as a kid, so trying to complete it now. And I think we've just got to the last boss, but he whooped our backside, so we're doing some grinding, getting some gear, getting some levels, and trying not to suck as hard as we did. But at the moment, we're trying to find some food for a little hippopotamus pig thing. And it's proving difficult. I think I'm right in thinking that because this is a weird field type, there's only going to be one. Yeah, there's only going to be one in each. So we're going to have to portal jump a couple of times, essentially. But yes, my name is Katie Zender. Thank you very much for raiding in. It is always appreciated and lovely to see you. If you do need to raid and run, feel free, because we always finish stream because we need to finish stream. So if you can't stick around, feel free not to. That is understandable. I am a retro and RPG streamer, sometimes at the same time, as right now. This one's a bit of a weird one, in that it's one of the OG from like back in the day, before isekai was really, really a thing. In that you're not trapped in a video game, but you started playing an MMO with your friend, and your friend got put in a coma by the video game, so you're trying to work out what's going on. So it's essentially a single-player MMO. It's kind of weird, but also really kind of fun. Very early 2000s. It was 2002 for this one, and the sequel, and then the other two came out, I think, in 2003. I'm sure all 4 games dropped within a 1 year period. You not poison people. Really annoying. What we're doing at the moment is looking for a very specific item. The item type itself usually spawns in the overworld, which is where we are now. But this is a weird kind of overworld, so it works differently. And I'm not finding the item. So usually I'd walk out with like 10, 12 of the item I need. This one's just like, nah, none of that. Ow. Oh. What am I doing? That's the wrong button. Let's go. Why have you gone and died? but it's a very kind of action-based combat as well. It's weird to explain, but easy when you actually watch it. What is happening? You come here. It is, yes. It is the... I wouldn't say it's a direct sequel. I think Sign is technically a sequel to this. You know, Sign takes place over a longer period for a start. And I think this is the first kind of bits of trouble in the world, which is the name of the game. And I also think in Sign, the Orca has already gone missing. Yeah, it's at the same time, but I'm sure this one is technically first because Orca goes missing. Oh, two of them. I think Orca goes missing before Tsukasa enters the game. That means 4 more to go. Don't need the spring. And you're the dungeon, so get out. Well, I'll be honest, I'm not too clear on the timeline and like when exactly things happen. So the USP of this one is how the dungeons are generated. So that little forest thing we went into was technically an overworld. So each server, we're in the Theta server at the moment, has its own little hub city, and that's where we are, Don Lorieg. And then you can generate dungeons, you can generate instances using keywords. And each keyword does something different, and Lonely will, for example, in this one, Lonely affects what dungeon type we get, what building types we get, and the level of the area. So at the moment, we're looking for low-level areas, so we want that kind of the first ones. Which I think I did Hidden, didn't I? Yep. So we're on Expansive now. Then we want to modify it, specifically with Solitary, because that gives us the field type that we want. And then we need to modify it again, making sure we don't override the field type, because the right-hand side always takes priority. So we need to make sure that whatever we do doesn't have a field type in there as well. Let's do Remnant for this one. Yes, GU is a sequel. Both the anime and the game. Or rather, it's a follow-on. I wouldn't really say it's a sequel, because it is the same series of events, isn't it? But yeah, basically, the way to explain what happens in the story in this is one of Fanatical's raiding guild say to their real-life mate, "Yo, I'm an absolute badass in this game, world's first in everything. You should come play, it's awesome." And then you go, "Yeah, alright, I'll play," and you buy the game and you give it a go. And your mate takes you into a little raid just to show you how things are going. And the raid boss puts him in a coma. And then you get a unique item that allows you to corrupt the world by data draining things. Hello, you're big. But yeah, anytime it says data drain, we can basically use our fancy schmancy bracelet to rip apart its data, turn it into a level 1 creature, gain items from it, and also virus cores, which we can use for hacking the server. So we are Elite Hacksaw. We are Poon That Noob with Elite Hacks. Okay, right, let's go skills on this one. Have you guys got no skills that can actually hurt these things? Okay, that's fine. But you are lightning, and I am darkness, and those two are opposing elements, so... Bye. Can I get a first aid? That weirdly hurt. I think I must have been. Like, there's nothing so far in this game that I'm going, wow, I really don't remember that. So if Skeeth is the final boss of this game, I was genuinely right at the end of this game when I stopped playing. I mean, I've got money. It doesn't really matter. I don't want to really pop a speed charm, but I'm kind of rich at the moment. Meow. I would say you know, of course it's the really difficult one to farm, which is the one I need to farm. But realistically, of course that's how it's going to happen. This is a unique overworld type, so the fact that I've never found it before explains why I've never had any. Now, I was really hoping that there I could just come in and out and force them to spawn like in dungeons, but that is not the case. Gonna get any there. New keyword, boundless, solitary, treasure gem. I would genuinely love this in an MMO, though. Someone said to me, oh yeah, it's World of Warcraft, but you know that, what's it called? There's a game that came out late last year where the entire premise is we're going to procedurally generate a mini raid for you, and you and up to 3 friends, 1 hit tank, 1 healer, 1 DPS, run it as a raid, and then, you know, it's gone forever unless you took the seed kind of thing. Fellowship, yes. If someone said, we're making an MMO, and while it's, you know, World of Warcraft through and through, it's a typical MMO, we're also going to add in procedurally generated dungeons the same way that Fellowship does, using the keyword system from .hack. Day one. I'd be absolutely on top of that. That'd be great. People actually generating dungeons and being like, oh no, if you want to farm this, go to Delta Boundless Hopeless Sea of Sand kind of thing. It would be so good. People trying to like keep secret really good farming spots that they found and things. You leveled up, really? We're getting 1 EXP a trickle here and you're leveling up? Come on, Piney Apples, where are you? Alright then. Yeah, I would like to try Fellowship, but it's definitely one of those games that I would only play with people. And with my work schedule, that just doesn't happen. Shit. Sunday today. Scheduled something in on Wednesday and I can't. I've scheduled a stream on Wednesday and I can't do it. I have something on Wednesday. That's really annoying. Talking about my schedules made me go, actually, I think I've fucked up. Okay, I shall have to well, yeah, I mean, you haven't seen the schedule yet, so it doesn't matter, but I will readjust the schedule slightly. I'm going to have to... Really? Come on. Has anybody found a really good world for finding Piney Apples? .hack section Piney Apples. Piney apples are difficult to find. You only get between 1 and 5 per field. Thus, I've listed places where you can find 3 or more. Cool. Theta... There's literally 1. Theta Solitary Tripansy. Okay. Gate out. So we are going soft, solitary, tripansy. Soft, solitary, tripansy. Right, so I'm guessing it's going to be in one of the dead-end rooms, so it's probably wise here to pop a fairy orb. And a speed charm. One of the good things about them is they actually scream their own name when they're in the zone. Which is really nice because it means you can just run past them and they're like, "Hey, I'm over here." You're not going to let me out unless I fight. Son of a bitch. You guys use your skills, just nuke them for me. One. That leaves us 3 to get. 2 to get. One to get. Damn it. There's a chance there's another one. We haven't got any fights anyway, so there's a chance that there may be one more if we just head this way. But I've got a feeling I am SOL. Come on. Yeah! Okay, that should be exactly enough piney apples. So, next we're looking at Snaky Cactus. Doesn't really matter, but if we go to Delta Expansive, Despaired Fiery Sands. But I reckon we don't even need to go to Delta for that. I think I could have had cactuses, I just didn't grab them. Right, let's do a quick cheeky safety save, because it's been a while. This is the other weird thing. It's an MMO where you've got to manually save. Otherwise, dying in a dungeon deletes your progress. Which I think would be an interesting way of doing things, but would also cause some serious rage. Right, so we are looking at Sea Fiery Sands. So bursting, passed over. Fiery Sands. This should get us some Snaky Cactus. Yeah, we have seen Snaky Cactuses before. I just didn't gather that many, because we only came into one of these areas once. We drop that down, we can follow the line easier. I'll take a free buff. Oh, cactus. Yeah, that's kind of my logic. I can't remember how long these games are. It specifically says he was Skeith Phase 1. So, if Skeith is the final boss of this one, I would expect him to be a bit of a boss rush. Or, you know, the boss happens and then something else, and then you go back and fight another version of him in a different zone. But yeah, I don't know. And to be fair, the whole barely half your level cap kind of doesn't fly in RPGs. You know, the level cap of Final Fantasy VII is 100. I could beat that game at 40. You know, it's level cap isn't really the main thing. I can imagine it being more relevant in this, with it being 1/4 of a game. But yeah, the level cap's not overly my worry. 3, and we need 6, so we're halfway there already. We just back off. I have no idea what Aura's fragments are. I think this is probably, if not where I got to, then this is just a little bit further than where I got to when I first played it. So essentially, everything past this point is new to me. I don't recall beating Skeith. I'm not even sure I remember fighting Skeith, to be fair. All the buffs. Like I remember Helber emailing me, though. I do feel like I remember the whole Meg situation. 1, 2, 3. Man, so many buffs here in a level that I do not care about. What I'm basing this is probably the end on is when we were looking through that equipment list, realistically there was nothing higher than this. The equipment we're going to be farming in a moment, there isn't anything in the game that's higher without going to a Lambda server. And we know we can't get to Lambda server in this game. So, logically, we must be coming to the end. You know, we must be working towards end sequence now. Right then, let's quickly save in case this goes wrong. Yeah, you're all in my way. Get out of my way. Hey, Grunty. Now, I think the problem here is I fed you something random the first time.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
What did I feed you that did that to your stats? Let's see if we can figure that out. Right. Affection, grunty, food. So, we're looking for something that reduces brutality by 1 and increases body odor by 3. Onions? Not that. Not that. Wasn't a golden egg. Or an immature. Or a bloody. It was an Oh No Melon, wasn't it? Yeah. Body odor 3, rebel 1, brutality -1, intelligence 1. I fed him an oh no melon. So, I think what we need to do is ruin this grunty. I think we need to do it wrong. Yeah, as soon as I saw the oh no melon, I remember going, yeah, it was an oh no melon. I think what we need to do is get rid of some mandragoras. Wow, we can't just feed all. Okay. Is there a way to be like, this is when it grows up? I mean, I guess I can work that out from body weight, maybe? What we need to make a noble grunty, which is the French one, I think. The only requirements to make a noble grunty is have it not meet the requirements of the other grunties in the server player that are raising him in. Because he doesn't need to meet any requirements for the other grunties in the server, it is recommended that players just feed him their excess grunty food, and not waste the rare grunty foods, i.e. piney apples. Okay. So let's do 10. It's just, we've got loads of mandragoras, it doesn't matter. Okay. I want to eat the pumpkins. Well, unlucky. You're eating another 10. Wow, you are kind of horrific, aren't you, actually? I don't want to burn all of them out, so let's do oh no melons. Anything that increases weight more than the rest. I don't know why I'm thinking that, because I don't even know if weight is relevant. Something is changing within its body. Mon ami!
Oh, mon ami, thank you. I've become a fine gentleman because of you. To thank you for all your loving care, I want you to have this, mon ami.
This is the one I remember making the first time, thinking, what the fuck is this?
Use this in the field to call me, mon ami.
Mon ami.
I'll repay my debt to you, mon ami.
Mon ami. Right. Wait, aren't you supposed to just fly away?
Oh, mon ami. Do you...
Oh, you have that. I may grab that from you, actually. That was a good weapon for Black Rose. Mistral, what are you doing? Withdraw items. That's all they're for. So how do I get a new grunty then?
Oh, mon ami.
Damn. You want a lot. Well, I guess that makes sense. It is a rare weapon. Okay, let's do the... Yeah, it's really not worth doing it that way, is it? 1, 2. So how do I get a new Grunty now? Root Town of Don Laurieg. Grunty the Kid. Baby Grunties. Baby Grunties are the first form of the Grunty a player can raise. It can be found wandering the corral in the Grunty farm in each server's root town. After feeding them enough Grunty food, Baby Grunty will grow up to become Grunty the Kid. Can you only have one Grunty per server? No. After all types have been raised, Grunty racing becomes available. So you must be able to get them. The types of available vary from server to server. After all types of Grunties available on a server have been raised, something happens. While Grunties aren't allowed to leave their home in the server during the Dark Hat games, it seems this restriction was lifted later on. Grunties who are neglected by their owners will eventually come down with a Grunty flu. Numerous items can cure this flu, but it depends on the stage of the flu. The more advanced the flu, the more rare and difficult it is to obtain. I mean, I remember doing this, and this was it. Right, I don't remember doing anything else. Dot hack. How? Infection. How to get a second Grunty. Leave the area and come back, or advance the story and a new Baby Grunty will appear. Roger that. Server hop. How to Grunty would be a strange video. I feel like that should have the Pornhub intro on it. Okay, if this doesn't work, we've got you know, an items we can go and farm levels to get. It may be that we just need to wait a specific amount of time. Ha! I see a Baby Grunty. So is the other one just fecked off now? Just gone.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Right, so Iron Grunty, 4 piney apples. Three snaky cactus. They are horrific, really, aren't they? And then 12 golden eggs.
Clang!
Clang!
Master, thank you so much.
Thanks to you, I'm fully grown. Clang! I must repay my debt to you. Clang! Master?
What have you got? Level 18 weapon for heavy blades. That's one of the ones we were probably after, to be fair. Go on then. What's it going to cost me? Other than, you know, fricking everything. Ooh, Silver Scarab could get me that nicely. I don't mind. I actually don't mind that. Can I keep the Silver Axe? I can. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually more than happy for that to be a trade. Cheers, dude. And then I need to give that over to you. So we've got one more to go, so let's pop out and back in. Make some good trades off these grunties. That's one less farm we need to do for Black Rose. I can't trade with you outside at the moment, because you're determined to go on a quest. Yeah, even in the anime, the grunties were genuinely the cutest little fluffy little piglet things. Like pigopotamuses. And they were kind of cool. Although the bit where Tsukasa kills one is a bit weird. He just dies and floats off into the air. Like, bye-bye. So what happens to my grunty then? I know I've got a grunty whistle now and I can call them in the field. But what actually happens to the grunty? Like, have I lost the ability to trade with it now? Is it round the back? Is it dead? Is it gone? Has it left me? Right, you are on 4 piney apples. 3 snaky cactuses. One invisible egg. Ironically that I couldn't see the invisible egg there. And then my last 11 golden eggs. So I guess you just need to get it above 30. I guess it is just size that matters. So she tells me.
Ribbit, Ribbit!
Oh, that was horrifying. Oh,
Master,
dear Lord.
Thank you, Ribbit. Thanks to you, I've become an adult.
Ribbit!
That's some Jujutsu Kaisen what the fuck right there.
I must repay my debt to you.
Ribbit!
Please don't. Please just leave.
Master?
I'm okay without any of those. We've already got the Fire Drake's mail, so we don't need to trade for... That's just horrific. You know, like... You know how sometimes a picture's eye will follow you around the room? No matter where you are, it's not looking at you. It's kind of the opposite. It's like it no matter... Even that doesn't actually feel like it's looking at you. That's horrific. I want to burn it. I want to get a flamer, and I want to burn it. Okay, so we've actually got quite a bit of equipment here that we're going to be farming anyway. Mainly for Black Rose, to be fair. So, we need to have a look and see what level things are next. Mistral, what are you doing? Why am I always really sus that Mistral's up to something? You're running around like, what? No, nothing. Okay, so let's go and get Mistral the one thing she needs, which is in Theta Beautiful, someone's treasure gem. It's only level 18, so we should absolutely walk straight through it. And we are looking for the chest. You found your old quarantine strat guide. Nice. Probably worth a bit, that. I must admit, I'm trying to find, for my collection, I'm trying to find some of the old Final Fantasy Prima Vista guides. Because I used to have 7, 8, and 9. And I have no idea what happened to them. I think 7 I lent to a friend and never saw it again. And 8 and 9, I've no idea what happened. Right. Let's do gifting. I don't care about the other thing. So let's give you that.
Hey, you read my mind. Yeah? What's
And a Forester helm.
Yeah.
So now you should be wielding the Kiko. And the Forester helm. Cool. And the Fire Drake's mail. Cool. So we only need those two now. We only need hands and shoes. So let's clear those off of my list so I don't go farming something I don't need to. Wait, was the helm the right thing there, actually? Equipment. Heavy head armor. No, we were going for the ceramic, weren't we? That's right. It's just the chest. Oh, actually, no, because we... There is better, isn't there? For you. Metal eraser. Now, fresh Valkyrie. Spirit armor was what we were going for. Okay, so we've just got the headpiece. No, we haven't got anything. We've got the sword. That's it. Right. So, we don't need to be messing around here. We can just head straight to the doodad. Apparently you can't pick up that while you're on a grunty. It's not in good condition. Oh, okay. I mean, have a look. You never know. Maybe someone will buy it. Right. So now we do want to kind of just burn through this. Hey, Golden Egg. Oh, you didn't die. That kind of surprised me. Got to sell up all my magics. Meow. Can we kill it before it revives the other one? Yes, we can. One of these little things died, which meant that the men here couldn't revive the other men here. Are we not done? Should be this way. Ah, you son of a bitch. Oh, right, mana. Okay. Well, guess I was going to beat up on you then. Shit. Apparently, we've already been here. Don't I already have the item? Well, that's freaking annoying. Damn it. Well, okay, I guess we are keeping the Forester Helm for you then. Oh no, that was for Mistral. I need to find her a replacement. Yeah, there it is. We've already been. Beautiful someone's treasure gem. It was a key dungeon for something. Okay, well that's annoying. New keyword. We are heading to Detestable Golden Sea of Sand. We haven't already done that one, have we? No. Detestable Golden Sea of Sand. Level 30, right, okay, so we're going to farm here as well. Any level we go to that's around our number, we want to be farming in. Ooh, also, this is a Spring of Mist availability, so we want Delta Server Grandpa, Theta Server Grandpa. This is Sunny. So this is a +2 to weapon. Holy crap, this is a really good one. Okay. Oh no, melon.
Oh, more melon. Oh, more melon.
In which case, equipment. Crap, I don't have another blade with me. I'm gonna have to gate out and come back. Hello. I would like an item, please. It really doesn't matter, so just give me one of the Shadow Blades. You're level 12. Yeah, give me that. Imagine if any MMO actually did that to you. Like, yeah, no, you can just throw your weapon in here and you get a free upgrade on it. Oh, whoa, you can't use the one you're equipping. No, you got to always have a spare weapon on you, just in case. Grunty. Oh god, it's the abomination. Right.
This spring has a strange feel.
One takes blades.
Was it a go?
Neither.
What? Let's see. Just
No.
between.
Okay.
With you.
So that is officially the best weapon I can get from Springs for him.
See.
Right, in which case, items, Fairy's Orb. Items, Warrior's Blood. Items, Hunter's Blood. You're an abomination of yourself, aren't you? Your fire element, your light element. I can bully you easier. Twin Darkness on you. Skills. Mistral, First Aid. Or just die. Right. Well, we're here to level, so makes sense. Pichuka is wood resistance? Wood resistance. Skills, Mistral, First Aid. Oh yeah, she has an actual skill now because she's got a sword that has an ability on it. She's not had one for so long, I forgot she could do stuff. Right, skills. Thank you very much for the raid, Lake Guts. How's it going? How was your stream? Hopefully you had a fun time. Musics. He likes musics. This is going to get a bit hairy. Let's... Skills, but Mistral first aid. What were you up to? You playing some Einhander. Wait, as in the old square fighting game? No, that's not the right one. That's Eggies. I don't know Einhander. Is this an RPG I should be aware of? It's a square shmup. Not a massive shot. Ow. Goddamn crit. Ow. Goddamn crits. I'm not a huge Smug fan, but I am a huge Square fan, so I shall have to take a look at that. Right. Skills. Skills. I am currently panicking because I'm about to die. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you very much for dropping the kids off with me. My name is Katie Zender. I am a UK-based streamer, variety streamer, mainly focusing on retro and RPG games, sometimes at the same time, as with this one. I was thinking of Aegis, yes. Yes. In my head, I was like, Einhander, I'm sure I know that one. No, it has a Z in it. It must be Aegis. But yes, we are playing through for technically my first full time, the Dot Hack saga, because Dot Hack is one of my all-time favorite animes. Genuinely adore it. Dot Hack Sign is so phenomenally good. But I have never completed the games. I've played probably up to this point when I was a kid, which isn't very far into the franchise at all. So we're gonna play through some, because we do like to spend. Missed me on that one. We do like to spend our night shifts playing through some RPGs. Give me first aid, you two. You're 126 hours into the series. Nice. I'm expecting good things then. Yes, 1 AM in the morning. I'm a night shift worker, so from 1 AM when I do start streaming, is basically just RPGs. We've just finished Monster Hunter Stories 3, which was another god tier RPG. If you're into your Monster Hunter franchise, it was really good. But time to go back and play some classics. And with the announcement of a new Dot Hack coming, I thought, what time like the present? Switch to skills. Your wood element, I can't do much to you. I'm going to have to wait on Mistral to do the killing here. Which she will do, because she's an absolute badass. Oh no, melons. At the moment, towards the start of the stream, we went and fought Skeith, and I was kind of convinced that it was a guaranteed lost fight, and then we died and got a game over. So now we're training. What am I here for? We're here for a dungeon chest. I might data drain you and just get you off the field. Scarlet Autumn. Mistral, you couldn't have left that much later. Jesus. Oh, my buffs have worn off. I'm dying. Something debuffed me? So yeah, we've got a list together. We've got a couple of items from a big old spreadsheet I found to go to these areas, farm these monsters, grab these chests kind of deal. Random battle. Oh god, that one engaged as well. Items, Major Soul. Mistral. Let me go bully this one. So we're, at the moment, kind of just buffing ourselves up, getting into a good position to go and give Skaith another go. Ow. Thank you. We've been kind of ahead of the curve for most of the game. So to see the difficulty spike at the end just jump was actually kind of nice. Okay, let's go for this one because it's further away, and let's pop a speed charm, because it's solid walking that. Oh, we've just done our Grunty as well, so let me just test if speed charm works on Grunty. It does not. Oh, it's Abomination. The Abomination is back. Oh, interesting. We haven't done a Protect Break on the Doggo yet. Ooh, new book. Book 5 has been generated. Give me First Aid. Look, a little doggo in the background. No, no, no! Oh, you murdered the doggo. Terrible. Terrible. Right. Oh god, this is going to be brutal. Give me skills, give me first aid, give me... I think that's going to work on you. No. Get through to that doggo. Let's kill that one out. That's a bad doggo. I'm doing fine for mana at the moment. Ooh, not doing fine for health though. Still have a guidebook. If you still have the Infections guidebook, you have no idea where it is. Let me move. Oh, thank God for that miss. You, sir. Okay, let's focus you. Whew. That was a hell of a fight. Yeah, no, I mean, if you find one, there's a chance the other one's going to be in there. We don't have many water moves. That's going to be a problem for us. Can I get more first aid, please? You leave her alone. Right. Mage Soul for Mist. No elemental hit there. That was annoying. Nope. Hey. I'm alright. I'm alright. I don't need HP. HP's for losers. Ow. Okay. Well, it all hurts. Everything hurts. It's painful, and I want to go home. What was I doing? Key item, Grunty. You know, like first-person race them. Why is it always this Grunty? Why can't I not have the Iron Grunt? I'd rather have the French Grunty than this abomination. I'll take a rig game. That's actually pretty much the best thing we could have got there. Right, items. Speed charm, me. First aid from you, items. Hunter's blood. Items, warrior's blood. And then just to top myself up a little faster. Damn, cursed gas. Well, I wasn't paying attention. Items, restorative. What do we got? A Phoenix Queen and a Mystery Rock. I'm not particularly effective against either of these. Fireball Storm. Ooh, Mystery Rock. Hey, Nebco. How's it going? What type could it be? It's the pain kind. It's the kind that if you hit your head against it, it hurts. Bloody egg.
Bloody egg.
Meow. So getting ready for get bed. Good luck with the playthrough. Thank you very much, and thank you very much for the raid. If you're not following Lake, it sounds like he plays some cool RPGs, so go follow them. Right, what do we got? A blazing wheel here, probably. Probably not, actually. That was a doggo. Oh, shit. Okay, I can't move. Oh god. I've got the speed. I've got the speed. Right. Items. Health potion. On me. Black rose. No. Sorry. Item. Resurrect. On you. Everybody on first aid. Me on blazing wheel. That's not helping. We have no lightning wands. Darkness. This is brutal. That's it. That's game. I can't get away. They locked me. Okay. Well, that's annoying. That's the last 30 minutes of gameplay done. Luckily, I saved before I head out of town each time, so we've not lost too much. But I think if that's going to be the case, it's probably a sensible place to call it. Seems like you need to level more. Funnily enough, Nepco, that's what I was doing. I was leveling there. What I should have done was cleared the field, teleported back, saved, and come in again. That was just a very, very unfortunate room in that it had two summons, two portals right next to each other, and that the two both summon things that we're really weak against. We tend to have a lot of fire, water, lightning, and darkness, but absolutely no earth or wood. So I may have to address that. But either way, I think that's rather than just jumping back in and farming for a few minutes before we end anyway. I think we should probably end it there. So it has been a pleasure. Thank you very much for joining me. I will get the schedule up. I'll do it in a minute as soon as I've had a bite to eat. I'll get that up in the Discord. Either way, tomorrow is going to be a sponsored stream with a little game called Mana Irons, which is a something that's quite up my alley. It's a retelling of folk tales in a creepy way. I like that kind of thing. So we're going to be giving that a go tomorrow. For those of you interested, we do have a archipelago going on Tuesday. Just be a couple of hours. I think it's about 6 of us signed up at the moment, maybe 5. So if you want to get involved in that, head over to the Discord, and we will be back with some more .hack 1 AM on the morrow. Is the only way to say that. Now, unfortunately, I don't know if I've got anybody I can raid you into. I may have to go looking for an RPG streamer to raid you into. Let me refresh that, because that's just not going to show anything valid. Because my usual target has been very selfish and buggered off to France. Yeah. So maybe what I should do, as it's up and running, is raid you into them anyway. And you go and have a look at the fish tank and keep an eye on the fish for him. Because he's got some little fishies who are on the grow. So, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for the raids, the follows, the bits, the subs, and Jerry for the sub bomb for 5 goddamn years at the start. It has been a pleasure. I shall catch you all next time. Bye-bye.